Mississippi judge. Yeah.
Can you get Carlos number?
Yes, definitely.
This is a beautiful moment.
Yes, it is.
This is a beautiful moment. Judge.
The judge.
The judge. This the judge. Okay.
I'll text you since I get blessed me so much.
What's your name, Judge? What?
Carlos Moore.
Judge
Judge Moore. Romopolis Pleasant of Lockdown Society Media. We the voices from the pen. How's you going?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. Go ahead and continue what you're doing.
Right.
My thing is, I'm born right here in Pascagoula, Mississippi, Singing River Hospital. I've been off in Arizona since 1990.
Okay.
I saw you last week as I researched the Nolan Wells story for my show, Lockdown Society Media on Vibe AZ 24/7. And what I want to deal with is the particulars because I'm into prison reforming prisoners in the prisoner mindset, starting with mine.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at the particulars of this case, right?
Okay.
I think if me and two of my partners go somewhere, and the white guy does not come back, that we go with us, right? That we're answering all our questions from adult detention to center.
Correct.
Right.
That's how,
and that the only judge that would be speaking for us would not be our mothers. It would be the judge saying no bail, $3 million bail, which is no bail, right?
Correct.
And my question is, does it baffle you that the person who was in possession of the phone have not been under any intense scrutiny that I know?
It is baffling because that would be the main primary suspect. When I was on the bench for 6.5 years, I do believe law enforcement at that point would have suspected the person that did not voluntarily turn over the phone. Why did you have the man's phone? Why didn't you contact the parents immediately if you were in a friendly situation? Why did it take 15 minutes after the mother or her friends turned up to request the phone for you to turn it over? So that's very suspicious. And then why is the information missing on the phone? Allegedly. I mean, the text messages, some of them are gone, and I believe some Snapchats appear to have been deleted. So that is all very suspicious, and you couple that with the fact they didn't want to turn over the keys voluntarily. What were they trying to hide? What did they plan to do before the parents found them using Life 360 and Snapchat tracing services? And so it's just very suspicious. Those persons would have been the main suspects under normal circumstances when I was under the bench.
Dads for justice. Yes. Dads for justice. Talk about moms and dads for justice, right quick.
Yes, this death and investigation surrounding it has inspired us to start not one organization but two organizations, Dads for Justice, which is headed by myself, and Moms for Justice, which is headed by my lovely wife, Dr. Vandana Moore. And we are inspired to stand with people across the country. We're going to have chapters. We started our first chapter here in Jackson County last night. Got the first chairperson there, and we're going to spread this across the country because this is happening time and time again, not only in Jackson County, but across Mississippi, across the South, across the nation, and really across the world.
Delaware.
We're going to be there as a resource, as a nonprofit to help people properly ask the right questions when things are investigated dealing with their children. And we'll be there to be a resource for them.
All right, thank you.
Now, with all of the technology,
with all the
technology, one more question. Okay.
Where
Can I join? Where can I join Dads for Justice?
DadsForJustice.com. Go to Dads for Justice. Dads4Justice.com.
So this is Romopolis Pleasant, CEO of Lockdown Society Media. We're joining. Look for us.
Okay.
Reach out to us, Phoenix, Arizona, if you need it.
Okay.
I'll be in Georgia.
All right. Appreciate it.
Lockdown Society Media. We voice from the pen on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
All right.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. So, how you do, sir?
Hi.
I was listening to you.
Yeah.
What network are you with?
I'm with Vibe AZ 24/7. I'm with Lockdown Society Media, which is my company. But however, slavery has been abolished, they say, except for the convicted felon is the clause, right?
That's why I say slavery ain't never ended. I always say that.
That's right.
Say that one more time for me, please.
Slavery has been abolished, says the Constitution, except for punishment of crime. So except the convicted felon, right? So you are legal. That's why guys in prison work for 2 cents and 20 cents. They work 80 hours to buy a bar of soap, right? It is inhumane condition. The people that are still in the fields now, they still work in the field. They still slaughter cattle. That meat goes all over the world. The women in prison in Perryville in Arizona work for farm. But what they do is they go out on the egg farm, right? During COVID, when things got bad, they put trailers on. This is a business. This ain't a prison. They let the prisoners, they let the business get the prisoners off of the yard and put them.
Penitentiary is the new plantation.
That's right. And they put trailers out there for them to live in. And they kept picking eggs every day. The eggs didn't stop in Arizona during COVID because the slaves in the penitentiary killed that. So,
Slaves in the penitentiary.
yes.
That's why they get rid of Mexicans.
So we have to wake up as a people and stop feeding into the system that lands us in prison.
Exactly.
And use our brain and use our abilities and our gifts and our talents to help support our own families and our own communities. And that will change the whole situation.
It will change.
It's time for us to get busy.
It is.
And thank you so much, sir, for your interview. I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what's your name?
I'm Pat Law on behalf of Let's Vent Media Entertainment. And thank you so much.
Nice to
Please
meet you.
follow us on Facebook.
I will follow
Thank
you
you.
immediately, and I'm Romopolis Pleasant at lockdownsocietymedia.com.